brand new competition go head-to-head tonight, and it's a real tasty clash. Game of the week. It is being branded as Partizan Belgrade of Serbia travel to Besiktas Sompo Japan of Turkey, and these are two teams accustomed to winning basketball matches. Besiktas sitting pretty at the top of the Turkish domestic league. They've won all of their matches so far this season. That's 4 in total, including an 84-73 win at fellow Istanbul side BSB at the weekend. Partizan, they too are winners by mentality. They haven't lost since June and have won 7 of their last 7, including an on-the-buzzer win against Ludwigsburg in game day 1 of the Basketball Champions League. Here are the fixtures across the board tonight. Elsewhere, like Athens, recording an early win against Proximus Spirou Basket of Greece. And there are 2 games going on elsewhere in this Basketball Champions League group. And this is, of course, Group E. Last but by no means least when it comes to the group stages. And here are the early standings. Like Athens with that win earlier today go top of the group. 2 wins from 2. Both of these two, though, Besiktas Sompo Japan and Partizan KK, recording wins. Besiktas rather more comfortably in game day 1 as they beat the Germans Riesen Ludwigsburg. Partizan waiting for the buzzer effectively to win their match. Well, 9 minutes till tip-off and plenty of anticipation in the air. A fine crowd expected here. This is the Partizan roster and some exciting names. William Hatcher, Stefan Pot, Branislav Ratkovica, and a towering figure of Milos Koprivica. Besiktas certainly have their strengths as well. 4 Americans regularly make up their starting 5. Michael Thompson, Michael Roll, Earl Clark and Kyle Weems, all included in the roster, of course. Watch out for number 15, Vladimir Stimac, who hails from Serbia. He used to play for Partizan's arch-rivals, Crvena Zvezda, and he will be looking to impress against his compatriots this evening. It's a brand new competition, of course, the Basketball Champions League. Hopefully you tuned in last week to game day 1. Picking up momentum now. There's 14 games for each team in the group stages, followed by playoffs and, of course, the final 4, which is coming up in April. A lot of basketball to be played between now and then, though. I suppose the question is, will these two both progress from Group E? Well, nothing will be decided per se this evening, but it'll be a real marker in the sand. One of these teams is going to lose their unbeaten record, and Partizan having to play away from home for the 2nd successive Champions League game, and that is no easy task in continental basketball. The crowds are so Partizan, excuse the pun, but it's a tough place to go. Besiktas, make no mistake about it. Turkish crowds amongst the most enthusiastic when it comes to their basketball. We've got musical instruments inside the arena as the Partizan players are being introduced. Partizan have scored 65 in their last 2 games. That was enough to beat Ludwigsburg by 1 point in Germany a week ago, and it was enough to beat KKFMP of the Serbian League on Sunday. 65-56 that was. Their 5 wins from 5. All quite tight wins though. None of those 5 wins have been more than 10 points. Double digits will be something they may want to search for this evening, but it's going to be difficult. Besiktas side that are regular high scorers. And the forward positions are perhaps their strongest. There's Vladimir Stimac, the Serbian, and there will be a lot of focus on him. He'll play at centre. Kyle Weems and Earl Clark, though, will be very key members of the team. They're the players they need to be regularly hitting the field goals. The meeting of the coaches and the staff. Besiktas were especially effective from outside of the arc, as we see the referees, David Chambon, Sergei Zaszczuk and Gentian Shishi of Albania, Ukraine and France. Well, will Stimac be able to withstand the pressure that is on his shoulders? That is the question that we will soon know. 4 minutes to go till tip-off. Just a chance to look through some of the stats from game day 1. Besiktas hitting 50% of field goals from outside of the arc. So impressive. Contrast that with Partizan's 26.9%. But they enjoyed success at the free throw line. Here's the Partizan starting 5. Vravac, Bercevic, Andrić, William Hatcher and Uroš Lukovic are the starting 5 for Partizan of Belgrade, Serbia. So no great surprises there from the Partizan coach Aleksandar Žikić. That was largely what we expected. William Hatcher, the only non-Serbian in the starting 5, hails from the United States. Now a look at the Besiktas starting 5 then. And there is just the one Turkish player starting on the court. Muratcan Gulat, Earl Clark, Michael Thompson and Michael Roll, all from the USA. And number 15 from Serbia, the ex-player of Crvena Zvezda, the great rivals domestically of Partizan, Vladimir Stimac, who is a towering figure, 210 centimetres at centre. Ufuk Sarika is the Besiktas head coach. And they'll be looking to mastermind a win on home soil here. It is a bit of a cauldron of an atmosphere. The fans always doing their part. Galatasaray, the last team to come here and win. That was in the Turkish League back in May. They've only tasted 2 defeats here in their last 13 home fixtures. But Partizan travel well. Their 3 away matches so far this season have all ended in victories. And they have won their last 6 on the road in all competitions. It'll be a tough ask for them to keep quiet though, this home crowd here in Istanbul. Not quite full to the brim just yet, but a good crowd nonetheless. Besiktas are 3-0 in their league. Partizan are faring pretty neatly domestically too. They've played 6-1-6. A lot of tight wins in there as well, so if it does come down to the wire in the fourth quarter, they'll have a lot of know-how. The two coaches having their final say. And it's just the start for the local band and their vocal choir, shall we put it. They've really set the tone. The home supporters, right from the off, it's been noisy inside the arena for a long time in the build-up. Intimidating for Partizan. Partizan, I'm sure, looking forward to playing on home soil in the Basketball Champions League for the first time. They'll get to do so next week when they host the Polish side, Stelmet Zielona Góra. And the time has come for tip-off. So we get off and running here in Istanbul. Besiktas against Partizan. It's game day 2 of the Basketball Champions League. It's Partizan in the dark kit, Besiktas in the light. It's first attempt. And a chance to go to the line. Or is it? No. Stimats with a defensive rebound. And a chance to have a look at Besiktas' first attack. Listen to the decibel level. Michael Roll gets it under the basket, and with a two-handed flush is Earl Clark for the first points of the game. Big finish, big start for the Turkish team. Partizan are used to winning things. They are 20-time champions of Serbia. Turnover here, and it's with Clark. Quickly moved on by Stimats. Long ranger comes back off the iron. Lovely little turn and pivot, and puts it up and in off the glass for the first basket for Partizan. Stefan Bercevic. And Stimats puts it up and in for 2. First points for the Serbian against his countryman, Bercevic. Shot clock down into single figures. They'll go for the 3. It's Hatcher for 3, and it's good. Their three-point shooting needed improving from last week. It could have proved costly, but they won by 1 in the end. Here's William Hatcher. Gula offloads to Clark. He'll pitch it up and in, but it's not going to count. The whistle had gone. Roll. That's a lovely pass. And from the corner, three-point attempt. Kisses the rim. And Partizan come away with it, looking to extend their one-point advantage. Hatcher The sweet pass out wide, and that's good for 3. Partizan are bringing their 3-point shooting game to the table tonight. Thompson. Talk about an atmosphere. Michael Roll from the corner, good! Both teams tasting plenty of early success from downtown. Almost given away there by Lukovic, but it works out all right in Partizan's favour. Now here's the guard Hatcher, getting into the lane, putting it up, but it's missed everything altogether. Roll, fast transition, Thompson with the miss. Hatcher. And here's Thompson up for the layup, and it's good. Tremendous finish from Michael Thompson. Our cameraman got clattered in the process. First points of the match so far for Thompson then. Foul called. Berkovic drawing it from Thompson. Hatcher got a good range of passing. Oh, what was that? Slippery hands. Congested in and around the key. Clark, Thompson again. Roll wanted it, comes back for Earl Clark again. He gets through his man and went for the massive finish, didn't get it, but it might come for Roll. It will. 2 more and Besiktas are into double digits. Hatcher. Lukovic. Foul called on Goulet. Quite a clear offense there. Inbound from Hatcher. Spreads the play wide again. Berkovic, good for 3. Their 3-point shooting excellent so far, Partizan, and it's all square. Stimats, Thompson. Now Michael Roll. Tried the bounce pass, caught the feet of Lukovic. Don't know if you can see the supporters away to our left, but talk about an animated crowd. This is superb basketball playing conditions, especially if you're from the home team. Looks as if Roll's going to make way here, an early change. It's almost as if there was a bit of surprise over that early substitution. DJ Strawberry coming on. I think it's a knock to the face. You can see actually there's a nosebleed there from Michael Roll. So he's replaced by DJ Strawberry. For the inbound, Clark. Long two. Stimats there with the offensive rebound, and he sees the space. Thompson for two. It's good. Besiktas take the lead. Thompson hitting his straps. Hatcher. No space there for Stefan Berkovic, but he's managed to find some from somewhere. Again, good at the boards from Besiktas, this time defensively from the man of the moment, DJ Strawberry, and that's sweet from Strawberry. What an entrance for the big man. Andrich. Hatcher with the offload pass to Berkovic. Up and in off the glass. It's a tidy finish, that. From Vrabats. Clark. Oh, clever pass. Stimats trying to hold off the challenge of Vrabats. Vrabats off. Besiktas are going to reintroduce Michael Roll as a matter of urgency when they can, but his replacement, DJ Strawberry, has done very well. First free throw attempt of the match misses from Vrabats. And it's none from two from the Serbian playing for Besiktas. Hatcher. Thought about the long range attempt. Instead offloads. That was a hook shot, but if it was, it turned out to be a good pass. Hatcher for three. Misses, and Stimats is there to tidy up. Quickly getting them on the front foot. Thompson for three. That looks good. It is good. Michael Thompson again with sniper-like accuracy. Hatcher, Berkovic, again another three-point attempt, another one drilled. $11 points for Berkovic so far. Three three-pointers, all put through the hoop. Nice at the back door, but misses. The attempted layup, that was Weeks. Hatcher. Another quick fire pass. That's right under the basket, awkward finish, and it was missed. Oh, lovely, quick, moving. And Besiktas are getting the scoreboard moving now. They lead by 5. 5-point game here in Istanbul, Turkey. Hatcher fends off his man. Great strength. Andrich for the three. No good. Only half a minute left of this first quarter. Strawberry to Thompson. Stimats goes for it. Doesn't get the shot. And this will most likely be the final opportunity of the first quarter. Hatcher biding his time. He's got two to the right wing, one to the left and one through the middle. Hatcher running out of the time, down to 2.1 seconds. Foul called on Stimats. He's immediately withdrawn for the remaining moments of the first quarter. Got to get the shot off fast here. They'll go for three and miss altogether. Fascinating opening quarter though. It's a 5-point game for now. Besiktas content with their work, but they know they're in for a real matchup tonight. End of the first quarter. Besiktas, Sompo Japan 21, Partizan 16. Get a chance here to eavesdrop with the coaches. Here are some of the highlights from that first quarter. Besiktas looking particularly effective from long range. 57% of three-point shots made. DJ Strawberry came on and immediately made an impact. Not only his three-point success, but that lovely assist for Thompson. Partizan had their moments as well. Their long-range shooting was just as good. Frankly, 50% success rate. Berkovic making all three of his three-point attempts without any trouble whatsoever. And there were only 2 free throws in the whole of that first quarter. Both for Besiktas were missed. Michael Roll gets the second quarter rolling. Oh, what a start to the second quarter from Roll. Majstarovic finds Marinkovic. Quick give and go from Partizan. Marinkovic for 2 misses, and the ball will be turned over. Besiktas with the possession. Roll. Nice attempt from Strawberry, but didn't find the way through that he so desired. Here's Rakovica. Shot on the turn. Kisses the iron and goes nowhere good for Partizan. Besiktas looking to tighten the screw here. Michael Roll. Weeks. Sanley. And now DJ Strawberry. Oh, clever pass and the two-handed jam. First points of the game from Sanley. And what a pass from Strawberry. Couple of assists for him. Celtic Sanley, 211 centimetres, not a great distance between him and the basket at times, as he showed there. Time for the coaches to have their say. Carnival atmosphere. Here are the team leaders for Partizan. Bercevic with 11 points already and 3 rebounds too. Highly impressive. Hatcher has got 2 assists, but he's got 11 points out of 16 for Partizan. They need somebody else to enjoy a bit more success in and around the basket. Michael Roll's got 8 points for the home team, but 5 rebounds already for Vladimir Stimac. So impressive. 4 assists for Weems. But DJ Strawberry's playing catch-up with him for assists. Partizan with the inbound. And look at the pressing game from Besiktas, causing 1 or 2 issues, but they get safely to the front court. Here's Rakovica for the Serbian side. Tried the golden pass, but it didn't come off. Besiktas back in possession quickly, and a long 2 from the corner is no good. Rakovica brings it down court. Done for travelling there. Eagle-eyed refereeing there. Yeah, it's a good decision by the officials. Remember, 2 teams accustomed to winning. Besiktas 3 from 3 in their domestic league. Partizan 6 from 6, and they both won their opening games in the Basketball Champions League last week. Last touch was off a Partizan player. It was off Rakovica finally. Roll loses it. And here with a fast break, no. Lost in transition from Koprivica. Roll. Now DJ Strawberry gets up to the basket with the pass and the 2-handed slam from Kyle Weems. Besiktas move further clear. Lovely passing play from the Turkish side. Weems with his first points on the board. Well, that's given away. Besiktas are turning the screws. Strawberry goes for 3. No good. Rakovica looking for a way through to Koprivica. Awkward height to take the pass, but he gets there. Shot clock down into single figures, puts it up and in. Good finish from Rakovica. Another timeout called, and you can see the Partizan coach is not best pleased with what he's seen so far. Well, the Besiktas supporters will be delighted with what they've seen so far. They've got a double-digit lead, 28-18 they lead by. And we are 3 minutes in to the second quarter. This is Edge. Thompson for three. Games coming thick and fast then. Domestic matches at the weekend and Basketball Champions League midweek. Off the iron, the rebound won't come offensively, but they made a bit of a mess of that one defensively, frankly. They should have been able to clear that, but the pressure continues to be heaped on here by Besiktas. Edge with the inbound ball. Under the basket, Weems look for space. Instead, offloads out to DJ Strawberry. He surely is one of the best names in this year's Basketball Champions League. Long-range attempt from Edge. Misses. Rakovic brings it to the front of the court. Lovely little pop pass. Where's that going? More miscommunication. Koprovica throws it into open space and out of bounds. They are looking for that winning formula here. Partizan, they're going to make another change. Strawberry, lovely bounce pass. Shanley with a rare miss. Foul called. Both teams, in fact, making changes. Marinkovic it was. Now Hatcher. Marinkovic once more. Good quick play. Lukovic. Puts it up off the glass but misses. Partizan can't buy points at the moment. Strawberry gets into the lane. DJ Strawberry puts it up. Misses. Rebound might come. Strawberry, it's good. One of the home favourites here, DJ Strawberry. Up off the glass and in. Good finish from Weems. Strawberry. Stolen in now in transition. Well, for all Besiktas' good play in this second quarter, they've not been able to extend their lead by much. Still 10 points in it. This will be a source of certain comfort. Hatcher. On the edge of the lane, gets the shot off, but it's no good again. They're not getting many opportunities from inside the paint. Offensive play hasn't had the incisive effect they would have liked. Now Michael Roll draws the foul from Vanja Marinkovic. Thompson, shot clock down in towards single figures. Puts it up off the glass. Bank shot doesn't come off this time. Robinson, tough shot, makes it. Partizan back to within 7. Back to within 8. I beg your pardon. Must have been just inside the three-point line. Hatcher. Robinson will try again. This time it is for 3, and it's good again. Partizan clawing it back here in Istanbul. Timeout called, and the deficit reduced to 5. Much more like it from the Belgrade team. Got a 5-point game here, and a real contest. Michael Roll's been stuck on 8 points for a while now. Besiktas, for a dominant display, haven't always made it count on the scoreboard. Both teams have got very similar success rates when it comes to field goals, at just beneath 50%, both of them around 44%. But Partizan making long-range shots, and they've got Birkovic in particular to thank for that. He's made 3 from outside of the arc. Made 5 from 8. 3-pointers, just 5 from 15 though from inside, which will be a concern. Here's Clark, puts it up, and it's good. Hatcher pulling the strings for Partizan. They look to try and get back on terms. Bercevic is back into the fray now. They back into the second quarter. Clever finish. Marinkovic with it. Thompson. DJ Strawberry, long ranger. Oh, it's good. Strawberry up to 8 points. Foul call. Partizan's main priority here in the 2 minutes leading up to half-time is to get as close to level as they can. Not allow Besiktas to motor. Strawberry, quick pass to Stimac, now Clark, who's open for the 3. Misses the shot though. Hatcher. Robinson. Under the basket, Lukovic up off the glass and in. This is where he's most effective, Lukovic, a towering figure. Getting the better of Stimac on that occasion. Really at full stretch. And hanging off the basket. Stimac, it's in real fight from Partizan in this second quarter, but that's a lovely little run at the back door. Stimac will try to put it up and in, but the defensive rebound is claimed by Bercevic. And Hatcher takes it down court. Hatcher from the top of the mountain, good for two. Strawberry. Thompson. Gula. Foul called once again on number 5. That's, or was it 55? Lukovic, the guilty party. Partizan to within 4 here. .48 seconds left till half-time. Partizan up to 4 team fouls now for the quarter. I have to be careful. Just have a listen and have a look at that crowd. These European nights are special. Thompson gets the pass off, but it's come back out to the edge. DJ Strawberry misses. Which has been a rarity because there's been nothing sweeter than Strawberry tonight. Just glanced off the rim. And time for the coaches to have their say with 23 seconds remaining of the half. Well, there you have it. Strawberry's joined the roll on 8 points. Thompson lagging behind by just 1. And Earl Clark has 4 points and just the 2 rebounds. Stimac 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 points. No one standout performer for either team particularly, but you might single out Strawberry for Besiktas, and Lukovic has been pretty effective at times for Partizan. So one last attack, you would think, to this second quarter. Rakovic to Hatcher. They'll buy their time here. Waiting in the right corner is Marinkovic, and he now gets it. Rakovic, Hatcher. Goes for the long 2. Misses, and the rebound well claimed by DJ Strawberry. And that brings the half to a close, and a fascinating half it's been here in Istanbul, Turkey, where Besiktas lead by 4 points, 35-31 over Partizan Belgrade of Serbia. Well, Partizan have been good from outside of the arc, 62% of shots made from downfield, but no such success from inside of the D. Rebounds pretty even, 7 offensive rebounds for Besiktas. That's thanks to Stimats. Most of all, Partizan just 2, but Partizan dominating at turnovers. It's been a tight game so far, and that's why there's only 4 points in it. No one player standing out. Maybe Bercevic, you could argue, for Partizan, who's made all 3 of his 3-point attempts so far in the half. Seen lots of players used by both head coaches. They've got strong squads, not just starting 5s here. And that is likely to continue when we head into the second half. Here are some of the highlights of the action in that first half. Michael Roll effective early on. DJ Strawberry's had a big hand in a lot of points registered by Besiktas with assists, and he's found the basket for 8 points so far. Besiktas head coach Ufuk Sarika, by and large, will be very content with how his side fared, but they were clawed back in that second quarter. The dynamism of Kyle Weems has been supported by the athleticism of Stimats, who's been excellent at the boards. DJ Strawberry has lit up the court on a few occasions. So the kind of quick passing we've become accustomed to watching from Besiktas. On that occasion, Sapak Edge didn't make it, and it was a good defensive rebound, wasn't it, from Vanja Marinkovic. He came up from the junior team. He's only 19 years of age. It's a young Partizan side, actually. With Mihailo Andrić, just 22. Aidan Vrabac, who was in the starting 5, also 22. Got a few other teenagers included in the squad. We may see more of in the second half. But really, it's as expected, to be perfectly honest. 2 strong teams who won their first game last week in the Basketball Champions League. A tough game to call from the start, and at half-time it's still tough to call. The 2 point guards have been influential, as you'd expect. Hatcher and Thompson. A little bit of Frank Robinson in that second quarter. Former Istanbul DSI player, 32 years of age, from the United States. Sinking that basket. Frustrating some of the Besiktas supporters. At one point saw a 12-point lead, but it's been reduced in the latter stages. Imagine we'll see plenty more of DJ Strawberry doing what he does best. Lukovic, the tallest member of the Partizan team, doing his bit. And the Partizan won right on the buzzer last week. They're good at winning tight games. They've shown that in the Serbian Domestic League. Are they going to show that again in the Basketball Champions League tonight? Well, we could well be in for another thriller in the second half. Make sure you stay tuned. It's a 4-point game. 35-31, Besiktas lead at half-time. Well, welcome back to Istanbul, Turkey for this Basketball Champions League affair. The home side are 4 points to the good at half-time, 35-31. They lead their Serbian counterparts, who put up a real good fight back in that second quarter. At one point, the home team had a 12-point advantage, but that has been vastly reduced, and we have a real game on our hands heading into the second half. Some tremendous athleticism on show tonight from the likes of Sertak Shanley and DJ Strawberry, who's been in fine battle this evening. Partizan's defence has been pretty hardcore at times. And no one performer has stood out. It has been excellent team displays as our three referees get ready for the restart. David Chambon, Gentian Chichi and Sergei Zastchuk. Listening to Vladimir Stimats in the build-up to the game was fascinating, talking about how he would be especially motivated to face his former arch-rivals. He used to play for Crvena Zvezda in Serbia, who are the great Belgrade rivals of Partizan. And Stimats was particularly impressive in that first half when it came to the rebounds, which he was responsible for no fewer than 6, 2 of which were offensive, 4 defensive. Last words from the head coaches before the players return to court. And have your say on social media using the hashtag BasketballCL. Let us know your thoughts on who is going to win this game. Both unbeaten so far this season, domestically and continentally. Well, that's going to change this very evening. Partizan just shading that second quarter, having lost the first 21-16. A 1-point second quarter victory, if you like, but they still trail by 4 overall. This third quarter could be so key in determining the victor. And it's Partizan to get us off and running with Vrcevic to Vrabac, and now Hatchet hovering on the edge. Shot clock down to single figures. They have to use it quickly here. Vrabac into the paint, trying to get the shot off. It's a shot clock violation. Great defense from Besiktas, who are delighted with that. What an atmosphere. Once again, it was like this at the start, it was like this throughout the first 2 quarters, and after a brief peace and quiet over the course of half-time, crowd back on their feet and in excellent voice. Here goes Michael Roll, which crossed over there, backcourt violation. Partizan looking to put the pressure on in this third quarter. William Hatcher. Andrich with the shot, but it's no good, and the foul was already called. Mihailo Andrich, who came up through the Partizan system. He's 22 years of age. Average age of this squad is pretty young, 24. and a half compared to 27.7 for Besiktas, who've got the more experienced campaigners. And here is one of them, Michael Thompson. Roll, loses out, but tidy work there from Earl Clark. And draws the foul. Here's the coach, Jikic. Extremely vocal. Michael Thompson. Going to use DJ Strawberry here, who races into the paint, but goes back out with Roll, and Strawberry for three, just misses. Stimats with the rebound again, another offensive rebound for him, and puts it up and in off the glass, and one. That's the quality we're used to seeing from Vladimir Stimats. Terrorising the defence. Majstovic couldn't stop him, nobody could. And believe it or not, as we're in the third quarter, but that's the first free throw that's been scored. Besiktas doing well from the fast break. That's an excellent three-point shot, though, from William Hatcher of Partizan Belgrade. Almost another backcourt violation there, but just kept in. Thompson, Stimats. Now Earl Clark gets into the paint, shot clock down to 3. And it's good from Clark. Besiktas up to 40. Their lead is 6. Seem to be any space whatsoever there, and Vrabats lost possession of the ball. KG starts at the third quarter. Strawberry being watched very carefully by his opponent. Now Clark gets into the lane and loses it. Turnover ball. Hatcher comes away with it for Partizan against the odds, but throws possession away. Back to Strawberry, and Clark with a two-handed flush, misses, but it's up and in off the glass for the rebound. Well, Clark adds 2 more to the lead. Check this out again. Thompson, a very good offload. He had been double teamed there. Roll, draws the foul, puts it up and in, not going to count. Tense conversation going on between the coach Sarika and DJ Strawberry. Roll with a chance then from the line to eat into this 6-point lead Besiktas have. Makes no mistake with the first. In fact, to extend the 6-point lead, I do beg your pardon. Kyle Weems has just come on for Strawberry, by the way. Just by way of update. Besiktas are pretty much led from start to finish. Or start to this point in the game. Can they keep their distance? Bercevic adds the 2. Nice little jump shot from inside the paint. Got into a good position there. Those are the kind of positions that Partizan haven't necessarily been able to frequent. I want to get into those kind of positions more regularly and have some more simple 2s. Thompson is a good passer of a basketball. Comes for Stimats here. Bit of congestion under the basket. Foul drawn. He does look pretty pumped up, doesn't he, Vladimir Stimats? He's at 7 points for the game. No mistake made then, and Besiktas are starting to boost their lead again. Hatcher. Bercevic, we've seen how good he is from outside of the arc. 3 3-pointers made in that first half. Hatcher finds Frank Robinson. 5 seconds on the shot clock. From the top of the mountain, it's a miss. Air ball. Partizan have, in general, enjoyed more success from long range, as that statistic showed. Roll, that was an adventurous pass, little touch, it got off Hatcher, so it'll remain in Besiktas possession. Michael Roll. Storovic this time, unable to win back possession fairly. Partizan, of course, at 5 team fouls, so Besiktas will go to the line for every foul into the next 5 or so minutes. Stimats made the last 2. Look at the crowd from this angle. Packed to the rafters here. It's the Basketball Champions League. And they love it here in Istanbul. Stimats misses with the second free throw attempt. And Partizan can get some respite. Bercevic. Now Vrabac to Majstorovic. Ratkovic. Shot clock down to single figures. They lost possession briefly, but it's back with Robinson. He misses. Sarika and Besiktas don't like the decision of the referee, and said possession remains with the visitors from Serbia. The referee's asked for a bit of mopping to be done, a bit of sweat on the court. Well, hand single from Frank Robinson. Yep, came off Stimats last. And it's a good decision by the officials, who, in my eyes, have had a good game. They're having a great game. Passionate sports club Besiktas, famous for basketball, famous for football. And they have got such loyal and vocal supporters who always get right behind their team, as evidenced tonight. It is quite something to behold. Inbound here for Partizan, and that's a very simple two-pointer put in by Vrabats. Roll, goes for it from distance and drills it. Roll knocks it down. He's up to 13 points for the game, the highest scorer for either side. Robinson, a little bit stuck here in a cul-de-sac. Hook shot, just misses. Possession reclaimed. Good offensive rebound from Aiden Vrabats. Now Rakovic hovering on the edge. Bercevic, this time not successful. Ten-point game here. Partizan got to be careful that the scoreboard doesn't get away from them. We're getting towards the business end of the third quarter. Animated Sharika. Be happy that his side have extended their lead in this third quarter so far. But a technical foul and some opportunities here for Rakovic. Misses with the first. Throwing it into the most passionate of Besiktas supporters. Got to remain focused here. And manages with the second. They'll reclaim possession, of course, Partizan. Rakovic. Vrabats. Well, that was a very adventurous pass. Possession given straight back, though, to the Serbian side. Here's Lukovic. Now Aiden Vrabats. Foul called on Vanja Marinkovic, I think. Third foul for Lukovic. Got to be a little bit careful or he'll be fouled out. 2 away from that happening. Michael Roll. Thompson comes towards the basket but misses with the shot. And here with a fast break come Partizan and Vrabats, and it's lovely. Quick pass play from the visitors, but they've lost possession again. It should be an easy 2 here for Earl Clark, who gets in there with the jam. 2 points, and Besiktas have a double-digit lead again. Besiktas looking to turn the screw, get away from Partizan. Changes underfoot. Off goes Michael Thompson and Earl Clark. Hatcher. Vrabats, now Marinkovic gets towards the basket, puts it up, and in on the rebound from Lukovic. Here's Safak edge. Roll. Weems. Back to Michael Roll. Now edge. Shot clock down to 3 and possession lost. And here go Partizan in transition, and it's up and in from Vrabats. And those are the kind of moves and those are the kind of situations Partizan have got to make the most of. And here back to a 7-point game again. And things are awfully tense here in Istanbul. Punished for the mistake down the other end. Good fast break from Partizan. Strawberry, he's back into the fray now. Michael Roll. Out to the corner. And good, knocks it down from Safak edge. The lead is double digits once more. Marinkovic for 3. .45 seconds left of the third quarter here. DJ Strawberry goes with a layup, misses, but on the rebound, as ever, is Stimac. He has been so effective all night there, both offensively and defensively. And Stimac helps himself to his 12th point of the match, of the game. Marinkovic. Tries to come through the back door, and it'll come for Hatcher with it. And shot clock violation. Great defense once more from the Turkish team. And the lead is 12, and they've got 6.6 seconds left of the quarter to extend it. It's the biggest lead of the game so far, and it could be made even bigger by DJ Strawberry, who offloads the pass. It's Weems for 3, it's good, and the lead is 15 heading into the fourth and final quarter. Kyle Weems from downtown, his first three-pointer of the game, and it's a crucial one. And a bit of a sucker punch for Partizan, who have got it all to do now. Besiktas Sompo Japan 60, Partizan 45 at the end of the third quarter. And that three-point percentage has gone up from Besiktas, up to 44%. Partizan's has come down. Not a great quarter for the Serbians, that one, it has to be said. And at rebounds, Besiktas, well, they've got 9 offensively, largely down to Vladimir Stimac, who's got 9 rebounds in the game in total. Partizan good at turnovers, but struggling a little when it comes to converting pressure into points. And Stimac, the Serbian, inflicting plenty of pain on his compatriots. He's on 12 points. Michael Roll has 13 and is the highest scorer in the Besiktas team. 2 in double figures for Partizan at the moment. Bercevic, who's got 15, and Hatcher with 10. Well, it's still all to play for, but Besiktas are in the box seat in front of their own supporters. They'll be hoping to close out a fine win and keep their 100% record this season in all competitions going, and thus ending Partizans, who were in the same position coming into this game. Here's DJ Strawberry at the start of the fourth quarter, and Weems. It's almost a repeat of the play at the end of the third, but on this occasion Weems misses. Hatcher, no question, Partizan have got to start this quarter very well indeed. Frabac looks for the pass, finds Marinkovic. Frabac from downtown, it's good. Perfect start to the fourth quarter from Partizan. Oh, and possession's been lost here, turnover, and an easy two for Hatcher. And the winds of change. 5 points in the opening minute of the fourth quarter for Partizan. Well, it would be some comeback from 15 points down heading into the last quarter, but it's certainly not outside of the realms of reason. Partizan won on the buzzer last week against German side Ludwigsburg. That was certainly dramatic. It would perhaps be even more dramatic to win from this position. Certainly more improbable anyway. Here's Shanley. Strawberry gets into the paint and draws the foul. Wasn't sure for a moment if he was going to be done for driving. The Besiktas supporters looking to carry their side home. They've been loud all night. It's going to be loud in the return fixture in Belgrade. Later on in Group E. Weems to Gula. Long two, made. Great shot. Kyle Weems has certainly started to find his range latterly in the game. Here's Hatcher. Now Lukovic out wide. Another three-point attempt, I think. No, Hatcher's going to come inside and loses possession, and a fast break for Edge. And he just lost possession at the crucial moment. Lost control, rather. Strawberry. They're going to eat away at the time. Edge for three. Misses altogether. Clever play at the back of the court, though. And possession remains in Besiktas' hands. Watch this, he was trying to leave it. That was not a good idea. Timeout called. And they've made up 3 points in this fourth quarter. Partizan, but they've still got another 12 to find from somewhere. Roll up to 13 points. Stemats, the standout performer. 9 rebounds. Not sure about that bit of fluff at the top, but it's used to wipe out the marker. Bercevic has been on 15 points for a while. 5 rebounds to boot. One of the best atmospheres in European basketball, no question about it. And they have certainly done a favour to their team tonight. They've been the 6th man on the court. Weems goes for 3. Lukovic just climbs and catches. William Hatcher. Partizan need full momentum, and they need it fast. from the top of the mountain, chance for three. Misses, and the defensive rebound is good from DJ Strawberry. Technical foul called. And again, head coach, Besiktas head coach Sarika doesn't like it. They need every bit of help they can get here, Partizan. So then, Hatcher could really do with nailing these two free throws, and then they'll get the possession back, of course. You can make up your own mind, the referee saw fit. To award the technical foul. Anyway, here we go. Hatcher. Trying to go it alone. From deep. This is the shot, and Lukovic has been called for a foul by the referee. Holding on Shanley. Just over 7 minutes remain as Gula holds it up for Thompson. Lovely pass, and under the basket for an easy two from Shanley. Besiktas restore their substantial lead. It's 13 points. It's a really wonderful pass to pick out Shanley, and he was not going to miss from there. Frapats. Hatcher. Now counter Hodzic. At the moment, just not quite happening for Partizan. Change made, the point guard, William Hatcher, comes off. On comes Branislav Ratkovic. Here's DJ Strawberry, puts it up off the glass, rejection. Kara Hodzic with the impressive block. Well, that was certainly needed. Marinkovic makes way now. Partizan keeping things rotating. Ratkovic, as I said, came on. And so did this man, Mihailo Andrić. Referees deep in discussion, and the head coaches will get their say. Let's see if we can eavesdrop on Djikic. No, I don't think we can hear what the coach is saying. Lukovic is one away from being fouled out. No such troubles for Besiktas. Thompson edge raw, and Stimatzel on 2 personal fouls, but nowhere near their limit. Well, he started that fourth quarter so strongly, Partizan, with 5 points in the opening minute, but since then, Besiktas have weathered the storm somewhat in front of their own vociferous crowd and have extended their lead. Not beyond doubt, but it's going to need something very special from here, from the Serbian team. Besiktas leading 64-51 then as we get back underway for the final 6 minutes of the game. Michael Thompson. Strawberry. Gulad. And from long range, downtown, it's good. Michael Thompson knocks it down, and Besiktas have their biggest lead of the game so far. Beautifully made. Thompson into double fingers personally. Almost an immediate reply from Karahodžić. Possession recovered by Koprivica. Pushed away, or the ball staying caught here. That's a miraculous attempt from Rakovica. And Karahodžić with the air ball. Thompson in the fast break and puts it up and in. And Besiktas are starting to pull away in this fourth quarter. Vrabats. Intimidating atmosphere as it's been from the get-go. Rakovica. Koprivica looking for the space for the shot. And from 3 points, no, it's a shot clock violation. And Partizan didn't have the chance, or did they? Beg your pardon, the shot was made on the buzzer from Rakovica, so it does count. Thompson. Gula from range, good! Gula's first point of the night is pretty special. Rakovica. And from the top of the key, it's a miss. And Besiktas happy to take it at walking pace. 4 minutes left to see out. They're looking pretty comfortable right now. Strawberry for 3 more. Thompson misses. Weems. He says to Thompson, hold on. Clever little screen. And draws the foul. Neat play again from Thompson and Weems. They've got a really good understanding, the two Americans, for Besiktas. Thompson, if he gets these 2 free throws, will make it a 20-point lead. Makes the first shot. And the second's good too. And Besiktas do have that 20-point advantage. Rakovica. Karahodžić. Robinson finds Koprivica now. Well, we know it's been a tight contest, despite what the scoreline says. Here go Besiktas. The counter, and from the corner, 3 more. Michael Roll on a roll. And Besiktas looking good to go 2 from 2 now. It fell beautifully between the hoop. Tough shot to make, but he made it all right. Michael Roll is the game's top scorer, 16 overall. Not far behind him, Thompson and Stimats, who's got a strong claim perhaps for player of the match. Nine rebounds for the Serbian, 4 of which have been offensive. Also a couple of assists as well. Crowd doing their bit. Rakovic in the meantime for Partizan, looking to eat into this rather substantial lead now that Besiktas have. And that's going to run out of court. Party time in Istanbul. It's been another stellar performance. They cannot stop winning games here. Michael Roll. Thompson did very well there, actually. It was a difficult situation. 3-point shot misses from DJ Strawberry. Rakovic for 3. Good. They are having a lot of fun on the court and off it. Roll doesn't get the shot to sink. Thompson. Strawberry to his left, Roll to his right, goes it alone. Thompson gets to the basket, offloads to Weems. And timed out. Well, next up in the Basketball Champions League for these two teams, Partizan will have their first home game after playing away in Germany and now in Turkey. They take on Poland's Stelmet Zielona Góra on home soil in Belgrade in a week's time. Whilst Besiktas go back on the road, they're heading next door to Greece. And they'll take on AEK Athens in the Greek capital. And then they play host to Zielona Góra here in a fortnight. And the Polish team may not know what they're in for. Here's Andrich. And with a one-handed jam from Karahodžić, opens his account for the night. Roll. Shanley. And now DJ Strawberry. Into the lane and offloads. It was a good-looking pass, but Karaman just lost possession. And a fast break here from Partizan. And it's another one-handed jab. A little bit of late showtime from Partizan. Great hang time. And the scoreline is certainly at least looking a little more respectable from the Serbian side of things. So 77 to 61, just a minute left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Besiktas looking to increase their lead. Here's Michael Roll, who's played a key hand tonight. Goes for three and catches only the iron. And away comes Frank Robinson for Partizan. Rakovic has replaced Hatcher at point guard to some effect actually in this last quarter. Andrich from distance. Clever. Intricate passing play. From the Serbians, who know they're going to lose their winning streak tonight. Had been 7 in a row, their last defeat back in June to their great rivals Crvena Zvezda, the former side of Vladimir Stimac. But reducing the deficit late on here. Koprovic from the line. Got the first, misses the second. Wide open, Karaman for two, three in fact. Here's Robinson to the edge of the paint. Up and off the glass, and that will be that. 2 from 2 for Besiktas. Their first home game in the Basketball Champions League is a victorious one. And there'll be delight for the head coach, Sarika, and for the thousands inside the arena tonight who have backed Besiktas Sompo Japan vocally and impressively, we must say. Partizan gave their all, but they trailed throughout the game. They had some success from outside of the arc, but not enough from inside of it. And in the end, Besiktas run out comfortable winners, 77-62. Well, there's several players that need mentioning here. Most of all, perhaps Vladimir Stimac. 9 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. 12 points to go alongside that performance for the Serbian, playing against a team that used to be his greatest rivals when he used to be on the books at Crvena Zvezda. Great performance from Stimac. Michael Roll as well with 16 points, was the leader on the scoreboard in the game. Stefan Percevic made 15 points for Partizan as they put up a real fight this evening, but they weren't to be denied. Besiktas enjoying their moment. And rightly so. High fives all around. They'll be singing late into the evening here in Istanbul. You can bet that. DJ Strawberry had a sweet night. 10 points for him and 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Roll, the star player in this performance for the Turkish team. 16 points, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And generally masterminding the downfall of Partizan. It's been another excellent night on game day 2 of the Basketball Champions League here in Turkey's largest city, Istanbul. Some real physical duels on the court. To two very strong teams who you think might be there or thereabouts at the top of Group E at the end of the group stages. Besiktas yet to be beaten this season, either domestically or now in the Basketball Champions League. They have 2-0 in terms of wins. A proud record for them stays intact. That's one of the shots of the night from distance from edge. Simat's so effective at the rebound. So much to praise about this Besiktas team. William Hatchett, by and large, had a really good night for Partizan. Kept things fluent and dynamic in the middle of the court. And was at the heart of a lot of good for the Serbians. The Black Eagles soaring. 2 wins from 2. It's finished at the Akatla Arena. Besiktas 77, Partizan 62.